you look at any other models or brands on the market, you are going to get a van, you are going to get it cheaper, but it's not going to look as cool and you can't customize it as much. If you get another van, it's going to be a white builder's van. It will look kind of cool and do a little bit of styling, but you can't do the customization like I have done on my one here. As you can see, I've done loads of customization to this van on the outside and on the inside as well. You're going to pay a little bit more for that, but it looks so much better. Personally, I do think the Mark IV Caddy is the best one they've got. The Mark III was cool, but the Mark IV is better. You've got loads of upgrades. It's more aggressive. You've got the better styling, the better trim level, and the better lines on the van as well. Going into the Mark V Caddy, Volkswagen and Ford did team up, and that's why you've got the strange new shape that looks identical to the Fords. And personally, the quality isn't as good. If you actually tap the Mark V, they're not as solid as these vans. You can push the metal in and out. It's very, very cheap, and it isn't as good. However, customization on those ones that people have done do look pretty good, but it is just a shame that they have changed it so much. So I think this is the last kind of Caddy you're going to get that's going to look this aggressive and have this amazing styling. It goes for the same as the Volkswagen Transporter as well. They have been a massive cult following. You can customize them to any length, what you want, from the T4 all the way to the T5 and T6. But unfortunately now the T7, they've done a crossover with Ford, and it looks a little bit strange. I don't think it looks too bad, but the main concern for me and the main reason it puts me off is they've teamed up with Ford and all the components on the inside, especially the engine. It's going to be a Ford engine, which is going to have the wet belt engine. The wet belt engine, if you didn't already know, has major issues. The belts break down in the oil, and it's very expensive to fix. Just to change the belt alone on a service, I think you're looking at 40, 50,000 miles, which is very, very low. And it's about £1,600 plus VAT. Compared to a standard cam belt and water pump, it's way more expensive. So unfortunately, they've gone down that route. So if you want to get a traditional Volkswagen, then you might want to stick to the old styling, such as this Mark IV Caddy. So the Mark IV ex-British Gas Caddy, as standard, does come with steel wheels. They'll be silver steel, and it also comes with black plastic bumpers. So as you can see on mine, I've sprayed the wheels matte black. I've added the wheel arch kit here, and I've sprayed the bumpers blue, so they're color coded in. But typically, you just get the basic styling, which would be from the factory.